Alright, let's play Jingle Bells. But we're gonna play it in G for guitar. Here's the first part. It goes. That note is called B, and that's your second string open. Then you do it again. And notice I'm kind of anchoring my hand like that with my the nail of my pinky, and you can see it's wearing out a bit of a spot. And you could go like that, but I feel like that limits mobility. You really want to curl the pick. And notice how also I'm holding the guitar with my bicep on the side of this lower bout, and see how it keeps it from tipping over. That's a quick aside. Now the next part of Jingle Bells is going B again, but this time you're going to D. So D's the third fret, 1, 2, 3 on the second string, and you use the third finger on the third fret. That's because, say you wanted to play on the first fret, you would have that finger and this finger, and you could play nice and fast. If you only use one finger, it limits mobility again. Anyway, so we're playing open B and third fret D. The next note is open G. B, D, G. G's the open third string. So just take a minute to practice that. Pause the video. Practice it in a relaxed manner. Okay. Now the next note is called A. So find an A. It's on the second fret of the third string. It's the start of the musical alphabet. And then the next note is an open B again. And I think you can get an appreciation for open notes. They're very nice to play and nice and ringy, and you don't hurt your fingers. So here comes a quick recap. Opening. I'll say the notes actually. B, 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 D, G. Remember that? B, D, G, A, B, B, D, G, A, B. Let's just practice that phrase. B, D, G, A, B. Pause the video and practice that in a slow and calm manner. Now we're back and we got a C, first fret of the second string. Now make sure you press right near the fret wire. That's this wire, and that's the thing that is holding the string down really. But the closer you press to the wire, it's easier. The further away, it's harder, especially on these low frets. So do yourself a favor and press right on the wire. Anyway, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 C's. And then you go to open B. Oh, what fun it is to ride. Pretty easy, but still take a minute to practice it 2 or 3 times. Pause the video. Oh, what fun it is to ride. Now the next bit goes in 2 open Bs. Or no, it's 3 open Bs because it's in a 1. And then we're gonna go to A, 2nd fret, 3rd string, and play it twice. In a B, 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 A, A. And notice how you're playing that fast? That's an 8th note. 1 and 2. Anyway, B, 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 A, A. And then it plays B, A as the ending. So really it's B, 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 A, A, B, A, B, 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 A, A, B, A. Then, if you want to have some fun, you just go up to the 3rd fret, D on the 2nd string. Hey, D. So that's pretty much Jingle Bells. So let's just play it a little bit together. There is an ending coming up though. B, 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 D, G, A, B. Now you play that. Now it's gonna go to C. C, 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 B, B. Your turn. Now we go the 8th notes. B, 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 A. Oh, this should be the 2nd finger though. B, 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 A, A, B, A, G. One more time. B, 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 A, A, B, A, D. And then next is B, 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 D, G, A, B. It's a repeat. Now the C repeats as well. C, 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 B, 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 B. But now it goes to D. And it goes D, D, B, A, G, D, 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 B, A, G, D, D, B, A, G. So that's the ending. D, D, B, A, G. And, you know, let's put a last chord on it. So we'll do a little mini chord. You put your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 1st string and just give it a little strum. And a strum means, in this case, we're going to strum the 4th string, the 3rd, the 2nd, and 1st, all like in one brushing motion. And that'll be the ending of the song. So it's kind of just like playing a note, but then you combine in the open notes below it, and you get a little open chord. And then maybe later I'll teach Daddy how to expand it to the full G. Anyway, let's play the whole Jingle Bells with the G chord at the end. 1, 2, 3, go. B, 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 D, G, A, B. Here comes the C. C, 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 B, 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 A, B, A, D, B, 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 D, G, A, B, C, 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 B, 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 D, D, B, A, G. Now here comes the G chord. That was a little weak. Let me make it stronger. Everybody's sleeping though. Okay, so that's how to play Jingle Bells. And I'm just gonna add some chords here for in case Dad wants to look at the chords. So this is a regular little baby G chord. Now you can expand it. Jack, you can try this too, but you can expand it to the full chord by adding your index finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string and your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string. You know, these are like spread out like that. Crazy. And then you just strum all the strings. Jingle bells, jingle bells. You know, the melody is inside the chord, like. So you can do a duet when you learn a G chord, and then you could go strum, strum, strum. You know, every time he plays a note, you just strum along. You know, and you watch and listen to each other. Later on, you can learn how to do strum patterns and picking patterns. But when you're just learning, you know, just playing the melody and chords and using your mind's ear. Anyway, the next chord is called C. Now, it's a diagonal line. You play the note C on the 1st fret of the 2nd string, and then you put the middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and the ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 5th string. And it's a bit of a hard chord, but it's like a diagonal line that has been spread out a little bit. And don't worry if you've got some blocked up notes, because C is a bit of a blocky chord. Like, it's a harder chord than G is. G is a very nice open chord, but C's a little poopy. So don't worry if it's not perfect. If your chords aren't perfect, or even your notes, just plow ahead, man. That's how you play. You know, you're like, what fun it is to ride in a one. We need this other chord, A7. So what that is these two fingers on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string and 4th string. One more so then you go to a D, and it's the same two fingers, but they move down to the 1st and 3rd string, and you bring in the D note with the ring finger, and then you only strum the top 4 strings. This is a high chord, and it's called D. And those are the chords of Jingle Bells. G, C, A7, and D. You can throw other chords in there too if you want. Like, here's a nice trick. If you're having trouble landing a C, or just not in the mood to go through the work of a C, I'm really hard on C today. It's not that bad. You can get rid of this finger and play an A minor 7th, and it softens the sound. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Let's start switching. So when you're switching from G to C, you gotta lead with this finger. It has to kind of go there, and then these fall. Like they work as a pair, these two, but they go down and they spread open. So this part of the chord is moving like that. You know, just practice that. That's a G to an A minor 7, and then, you know, here that finger's going to there. So, you know, good luck. Now, it can take a while to get that change, but A7, that's nice and easy, and D is not that bad. And notice, even if you don't make it to the full correct D, and just play a D6 like that, that's fine. And then it repeats, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride. Now this time there's no A7, it just goes to the D. One horse open sleigh. So, yeah, that's Jingle Bells in G. You know, Jingle Bells is normally in C, and we can learn that some other time. Sounds more, but in the key of C, you have this F chord. Which is a chord that took me a long time to get as a beginner, so I hesitate to put it in a beginner version of a song, so we put her in G. That's the reason, and beautiful. Okay,